classic draft because I don't think I have everyone at tier 9. So let's go in, we'll accept this fight. So this should be essentially emmaurders versus the Skillitary team. So let's see, I'm just going to kind of ban some random characters real quick and get that out of the way. And just see one thing real fast. All right, let's ban some more characters. All right. All right, just bear with me for a second, y'all. All right. Now to find everyone. All right, so like I said, I'm going to try this out with a full emmaurders team. I'm honestly not too sure how beefy my emmaurders are. On dracarys, I don't think they're really all that built up, so we will see. But anyway, let me just make this a little easier on myself. Okay, it doesn't let me filter the way I'd want it to. I think we're in alphabetical order, so Yelena should be towards the bottom. And okay, to the right of, so the back of her, let's go ahead and put Captain Marvel. And I think this is the setup that I want. All right. So going back in, so we've got our 2 back characters. In this one we want Emma. So Emma is going to be there. And next to that we want Sabretooth. And I do apologize for this being a little more, I guess, kind of scattered. This is kind of, I guess, a last minute decision on my end. Where is Sabretooth? Let's do this alphabetical, make this easier on me. And that's just because on dracarys, my characters are kind of all over the place as far as power goes. You know, at least where on Kale, on Khaleesi rather, I know more or less kind of where they are. But anyway, all right, so next we've got the back row, so we need Merc Soldier here. And let's see. All right, so we've got Merc Soldier in the back. And then on either side, we're going to have Red Guardian next to Yelena. And then the last spot, we'll go with Killmonger. All right, so now for the emmaurders, we still need, let's see, we need Mystique and Strife. All right. So we got Strife over here. And we'll do a random character so we can get deleted. Same thing. And go ahead and delete. And go ahead and delete. All right. So what I'm going to do on this one is I am going to have the enemy team, or essentially the emmaurders, play on auto, and then I will, play as if, I'm a human player for the Skillitary team, and just kind of see how it goes. And I think this will be kind of really mimic essentially how an actual war fight would go, since war fights are typically done by the AI. So then this should be a pretty good, accurate representation. My Skillitary team is a little bit stronger than the emmaurders, and then obviously we are missing the war buffs that you would get, but this should be a fairly decent test, I think, and we'll kind of see how it goes. Kind of just let the AI kind of do its thing. I'm going to do what I would normally do when fighting emmaurders and go after Strife first. The sooner you take out Strife, the sooner you can get to other characters. The one benefit, I guess, of this situation is that on Dracarys, Strife really hasn't been built up all that much. All I've really built up is Sinister and Emma. But so we were able to take out Strife. We can start kind of doing our thing now. So looking here, I think I'm going to go in and let's see. Let's actually heal up a little bit, get some regenerations going, and then I think on the next turn I'm going to kind of go in and I'm going to work on maybe stealing some buffs from Sinister, because he's just going to get a bunch of them right now. We do have that Red Guardian that did get cloned, so that could be a little troublesome, but we're going in, we're doing what we can. So far they're handling themselves pretty well. This team is definitely going to be very Red Guardian dependent, and as you just saw, my Red Guardian did just get deleted. So definitely a weaker Red Guardian is going to hurt this team a little bit. And my Emma Frost and my Sinister are actually gear tier 14. In comparison, none of these characters are that high on Khaleesi yet. But we've managed to take out Sinister. I don't know that we'll be able to take out the other three. But again, like I said, this is just kind of a very preliminary test. Killmonger is not very beefy on my account. Merc Soldier isn't, and I'd say Yelena is really the only one that is kind of built up at this point. But they're still, I mean, they're not doing too bad. They're holding their own. I think with the team actually built up a little bit more, and in the actual war benefits that they get, all that extra damage and extra health, I think this team definitely might have done a little bit better. But yeah, so I'd say so far so good. They're at least performing kind of what I would expect them to at this level. They're not going to be able to handle this beefy Emma. Like I said, she's gear tier 14. There's no way they're taking her out. But I definitely think in war there could be some possibility of that. So I guess kind of what I'll be looking for is if I can find a weaker Emma in war, I will definitely kind of give that a look and see how that goes. If that does happen, I'll certainly record it. And even if it gets to the point where there's not going to be an Emma in the war, I'll definitely just kind of take them into a regular war fight and just kind of see how they perform. Anyway, this one is going to be ending momentarily as soon as they take out my Killmonger. There we go, Killmonger's taken out. So that is just so far the my brief little introduction to the Skillitary team. Be curious to see who's planning on working with these guys and what you have planned. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please like and subscribe.